am not no gay fish.
Just gay?
I'm not gay and I'm not a fish. Man.
You are male?
Damn right I'm male.
A male that likes fish dicks.
Yeah, I like fish dicks.
You like to put fish dicks in your mouth.
Yeah.
You're a gay fish.
South Park roasted Kanye West so savagely that if you're not his biggest fan, you'll probably enjoy every second of it. The whole storm started with the fish sticks joke, turning him into the infamous gay fish.
Do you like fish sticks?
Love them.
You're a gay fish.
No, I'm not. Ah!
His blog meltdown and curse-filled reaction proved one thing: Kanye really can't take a joke.
Who's the one person in the world who won't have a sense of humor? And in unison, we were like, Kanye West.
We make them say, oh, cause the game's so pimpish. Choke a South Park writer with a fish stick.
And I'm the one who, you eat fish sticks because I had skinny jeans on.
The setup was legendary. Season 13, Episode 5, called Fish Sticks, was aired. That was the day the world got hit with the dumbest but smartest joke ever. Do you like fish sticks? What are you, a gay fish? Now, if you're normal, you hear that and you get the pun. It's literally just fish sticks sounding like fish sticks. But the whole comedy is not about the wordplay itself, it's about who doesn't get it. And that unlucky star was Kanye.
In fact, the only person who appears to not get the joke is rapper Kanye West, who becomes furious when people use the joke on him.
Yo, that is messed up, yo. I am not gay, and I sure as hell ain't no fish, all right?
You really don't get it.
Hey, man, I'm a genius, all right?
The joke didn't just pop up out of nowhere. It was cooked up by Trey Parker, Matt Stone, and even Bill Hader while they were brainstorming. And you know what? They couldn't have picked a better target. They were parodying Kanye's ego and his complete inability to laugh at himself. Like, you could make jokes about other celebrities and they'd probably shrug it off. But Kanye? Nah. His entire brand back then was built on being this untouchable genius. So when South Park dropped this joke, it wasn't just funny, it was surgical. It went right for his pride.
I'm a genius, all right? I'm the most talented musician in the world. If I was a homosexual or a fish, I would know.
You're a rapper.
Yes.
An entrepreneur.
Yes.
And you like fish sticks.
Yes.
You're a gay fish.
No, I am not no gay fish.
And people noticed immediately. Now, the episode pulled in 3.1 million U.S. households on its debut, which is insane. That made it Comedy Central's top show that week. Think about that. Out of everything on TV, this one episode about Kanye being a gay fish was what everyone was watching. And once it aired, the joke escaped South Park instantly. It went viral online, it spread through Twitter, forums, even live shows. It became one of those jokes that everybody knew, even if they didn't watch South Park. That's how fast it blew up.
You like to put fish dicks in your mouth.
Yeah.
You're a gay fish.
All right, that does it. I'm gonna kick your motherfucking ass.
Now here's where it gets even better. Inside the episode, Kanye just refuses to get the pun. Everyone around him is laughing, the whole country is enjoying it, and he's sitting there dead serious like, I don't get it. That's exactly the point. His character gets angrier and angrier while the world moves on, and eventually, his spiral takes him to the ultimate punchline. He ends up literally embracing being a gay fish and singing in a parody music video about it. The image of Kanye swimming around with fish while singing gay fish is forever burned into pop culture history. South Park even took it further. They released the Gay Fish song online, and then years later, it was pressed on a 2013 Record Store Day vinyl single. They turned a roast into actual merch. That's how deep they went.
Sad for me, guys. I'm going home.
Come on.
I've been so lonely, girl. I've been so sad and down. Couldn't understand.
And here's what fans love about it. The brilliance was never about sexuality. Nobody thought the joke was calling Kanye gay. That wasn't the point at all. The roast was about his narcissism, his fragile ego, and how he just could not handle being the butt of a joke. Oh, that's what made it funny. The fact that he couldn't let it go is what made the satire so sharp. People weren't laughing at gay culture, they were laughing at Kanye's refusal to get over himself. And the impact was massive. His South Park portrayal trended right alongside his real-life controversies. He became this perfect comedic archetype, the guy who can't take a joke.
There are a lot of people out there making up rumors about me that are malicious and untrue. But I'm going to prove, once and for all, I am not a fish. Doctor, do I have gills?
He does not have gills.
You hear that? No gills. So I can't be a fish.
And then came his real-life reaction, which was almost better than the episode itself. Within 24 hours of the show airing, Kanye went online and posted a blog entry on April 9th, 2009. And in it, he actually admitted, "South Park murdered me last night, and it's pretty funny. It hurts my feelings, but what can you do?" That's an actual Kanye quote. On the surface, it looks like he's taking it well, but you can read between the lines. You can feel that bruised pride bleeding through every word. He tried to laugh it off, but you could tell he was low-key furious that South Park had just dragged him across national TV.
The most racist thing a person could tell me is that I'm supposed to choose something based on my race. If that was the case, I wouldn't have never wore a pink polo. I wouldn't have never wear skinny jeans. Everywhere I go, people pants smaller than mine. And I'm the one who, you eat fish sticks because I have skinny jeans on.
And here's the kicker. He even admitted he needed to work on his ego, which, to be honest, was the entire point of the episode. South Park didn't just hit the bullseye, they made Kanye say out loud that he had ego problems. That's like roasting someone so perfectly that they end up confessing their flaws publicly.
Wanted to be free with other creatures like me, and now I got my wish. Cause I know that I'm a gay fish, yo. Mother of gay fish, I'm a fish, yo. Kim is
And the media went wild with it. Outlets like Pitchfork and Rolling Stone were covering it like it was breaking news. They framed it as a cultural turning point. This wasn't just some throwaway South Park gag, it changed how people looked at Kanye. Before, he was seen as a genius who sometimes said wild things. After this, a lot of people just saw him as the guy who couldn't take a joke. South Park had exposed the one thing he couldn't control, his image. And once that image cracked, the roast turned legendary.
Now, explain it to me. Why do people think I'm a gay fish?
Cause you like fish sticks, man. Come on, man.
Kanye being Kanye, he couldn't just let South Park have the last laugh. He had to clap back, and he did it the only way he knew how, through his music. In 2010's track, Gorgeous, he threw a line aimed directly at the South Park crew. Choke a South Park writer with a fish stick. That's not just a lyric, that's a man still fuming over a cartoon a whole year later. Imagine being one of the biggest rappers in the world and still plotting lyrical revenge against Trey Parker and Matt Stone. That's how deep this roast cut. And it didn't stop there. On Watch the Throne in 2011, Kanye dropped another allusion to being laughed at. A not-so-subtle nod to how the fish sticks joke had branded him in pop culture. By that point, it was clear this thing wasn't fading. The joke had glued itself to Kanye's image.
Why? Look at me. Look at me. I love fish sticks. I love putting fish sticks in my mouth.
You're a gay fish, man.
But South Park didn't stop at just one knockout. They doubled down again and again, reminding Kanye that in their world, he'd forever be the gay fish. Take Season 17, Episode 10, The Hobbit, which aired on December 11th, 2013. Kanye popped back up in the show, this time obsessing over proving that Kim Kardashian wasn't a hobbit.
Say Kim is a hobbit, then how come... if she is a hobbit, then how come she don't live in a hole in the ground?
Yeah, you heard that right. They roasted him by making his entire mission, proving his girlfriend wasn't a mythical creature. And to twist the knife even more, they parodied his Bound 2 video, the one with Kim on the motorcycle. They made it even more ridiculous than it already was, which is saying a lot.
Kim
Kim is not even in that movie. That movie is just loosely based on her television show, Keeping Up with the Kardashians, which is a show about short, loud little people living in a fantasy world. Hold up.
Then there was E3 in 2016. Trey Parker took shots at Kanye's then-upcoming video game, Only One. Instead of hyping it up, Parker compared it to helping a gay fish get his mother into heaven. That was South Park reminding Kanye, in case he forgot, that the gay fish thing was never going away. Imagine trying to promote your heartfelt video game project, and the world just sees it as another setup for South Park to clown you. Brutal.
And then the jelly monster came and tried to take the magic powder away from the little hobbit. So the hobbit prayed to God. And God said, "Don't worry, little hobbit. I will go find this jelly monster girl, and I will read her a story and melt her eyes."
And it didn't end there. In 2017, South Park dropped The Fractured Butthole, a video game that straight up included a side quest where Kanye, as the gay fish, has to help his mom ascend to heaven. That's not just trolling, that's immortalizing the roast into a playable experience. Kids who weren't even around in 2009 could now learn about the gay fish joke by playing a video game. It's like they made sure this thing stayed alive for the next generation. Fast forward to 2023, and South Park took another swing. Season 26 premiered with Cupid Yee on February 8th, 2023. This time, they didn't just focus on the old joke, they tapped into Kanye's anti-Semitic rants. They rebranded him as Cartman's alter ego spreading conspiracy theories. Once again, South Park dragged him into their universe, showing that as long as Kanye keeps being Kanye, they'll always have fresh material. They went from clowning his ego to clowning his love life to clowning his rants. At this point, South Park vs. Kanye is basically its own series.